in, they don't wanna let me get out. I'ma put you on a bitch, you gotta sit out.
Episode 5, guys. Today we have Melissa Statick Bali.
Welcome, Melissa.
How are you, Melissa?
I'm doing great, feeling phenomenal.
Thank you for coming.
No problem.
And tell the
Anytime.
listeners a little bit about your background, where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from, but still tell the listeners.
Tell 'em. I was born in the United States. My parents are originally from Montenegro. They come from a town called Podgorica. And
That's my
Very
favorite
exotic.
there.
yeah, and I visited every summer as a kid, so I adopted the language, the second language for me. So I basically, call myself a Montenegrin, but
Yeah.
I'm born in America.
You still
so.
go there?
That's awesome.
I haven't been in a while, but
Me too. 2-3
soon,
years.
soon. The training gets in the way, so we
Maybe
don't
after-
have time
maybe
for
after the next fight.
vacations. Maybe after the next fight, when I meet the president.
Oh, that's
represent
exciting.
the country.
Yep. And I want to ask, what made you want to fight?
So I started as a kid when I was 12. So
Wow, that's
my
very
parents
early.
put me in a Tiger Showman school. It's one of the smaller schools
Yep.
that they have, and I started doing their tournaments. They have a couple of tournaments in Jersey, and I competed. I was natural born savage as a kid, just ripping girls apart in that
Damn.
tournament, and I was known around each and
She's a
every.
natural beast, man.
It started with the
killer.
bar.
I
Oh
was
my God.
known in every school for ripping girls apart to shreds. Like I loved it. There's
Yeah.
something about it.
Were you like
And,
really, really tough like on them, or were you like little by little just like ripping them apart?
I think
Or like right off the bat, you're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna-"
naturally, it was a natural thing. Like
Oh, wow.
I loved to fight and compete. I did a bunch of Naga tournaments as well, and I just fell in love with the sport.
Yeah. And now in the cage, it's even more fun.
That's
Because
amazing.
There's no
Yeah,
rules,
there's
no
no
practice.
rules. Some rules, just a little something.
I went up the rankings. There's a system, you gotta there's a belt system, and there's a system where you climb up the rankings and you start training at their headquarters located in Elmwood Park, where all the professional fighters train.
Nice.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm training there now, and it's been great.
Then you have a fight,
Very
right?
nice.
3 weeks.
in 3 weeks. Yeah, it's a title fight for Flex Fight Series.
How is your
Kickboxing.
opponent? Your opponent is.
My opponent's my opponent. She
Let's
has
see. We're there for you to support
she has
you.
2 arms, 2 legs, and she bleeds like me.
Hey, I like
There
that.
you go.
You are aggressive. So-
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great fight. I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I've been training, working
That's
really
good.
hard, and
Very nice.
We see that.
I'm gonna put on a great show.
So I want to segue
Nice.
to that. Could you tell us like about your routine a little bit, like what you do?
Yeah.
You don't have to go like too much into
So-
detail, but like what is like
Yeah,
your routine?
I mean,
look like
I
more or
actually
less?
read 48 Laws of Power yesterday,
Oh, that's a tough
and
book.
there was a
I like
part
that book.
in the book where it said, "Never reveal how hard you work."
That's true. You don't have to tell
It
us
said,
the juicy
"Never
details.
reveal how hard you work." Make it look effortlessly
Yes.
great,
Yep.
Flawless.
But I'm gonna give you the details, obviously.
A little bit.
appreciate
I wake up. I live in Queens, so I make the 40-minute drive every morning
Awesome.
to
Shout out
Tiger
to
Showman's
Queens. Shout out Queens.
headquarters, and then I start my routine. Wake up, have a big breakfast, and I just have violence.
That's
You
awesome.
know, just violence. Wake up, go spar, go train really hard, hit the bag, sprint, ice baths. Just a lot of
Ooh,
vigorous
I like the
stuff.
I heard that's good for like inflammation, and it kind of just gets you like really zen, right?
Yeah,
In a way.
yeah.
Just gets
It
you,
kind
like-
of puts you in like a meditative state where like you're like, oh, and it translates to the fighting a lot because you need to be totally relaxed out
Yes.
there.
Yep.
I agree.
And
Can't go
I've-
stressed out.
Not at all.
No, definitely not. And after 2 minutes, it's smooth sailing. I usually do like up to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Then my fingers and toes get numb. So then I'm like,
Yep.
all right, it's time to bounce. I turn on the hot
like I'm
shower
getting
and just
frostbite. I
jump
gotta
in
get
there.
outta here, man.
I'm like this in the shower. I'm like, all for the glory, all for the glory. It's worth it.
So
know?
you go from cold to hot, like afterwards when you
Yeah,
take a
I jump
shower?
right in the hot
Wow.
shower. My whole body turns like bright red. My
Yeah, I
skin
was gonna
turns
say.
red,
Man.
and I'm like, I gotta like.
But I
But
hear
like-
cold
yeah.
showers are good even for your body, for your sweat and everything. Like
They
It's
are.
like your
they
joints,
are.
like your inflammation. It just gets you
Yeah.
like right
What was
there.
the cold?
So,
One cold shower a day
I do it all the
keeps the
time.
doctor away.
Like,
And
I try to shower
after
cold like from time to time.
after the hard sparring sessions, I'll just maybe dunk my head in a little bit. It helps a lot.
I would not do
Cryotherapy is like, I feel like is totally different. I feel like
Yes.
the ice bath is more painful,
Yeah.
but
But
it's
I
worth
think
it.
it has
you know?
better like effects on you, like you said, like your mind and your body. I think it's just because a longer time, I guess.
Yeah.
Because cryo is like 5 minutes or something.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not like a long time. So
There's a huge difference between both. Cryo, I feel like it's like cold smoke. And then the ice bath is like, you know, and then, you know, the guy's bathroom has a big ice machine and the girl's bathroom doesn't. So
Yeah.
like one of the guys has to go in there, make the ice bath for me and put it outside in the hallway between the bathrooms. So I'll sit in the ice bath and people walk out like, I don't know how you're doing that. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. Thanks. You're making it harder than
It's
it
tough,
already
man.
is.
you bastard, it hurts.
Yeah.
Did you ever get in a fight outside the cage?
Yeah. I went to a high school in Astoria, Queens, called Bryant High School, and I got bullied for sure, picked on because I went to Tiger Showman's and they
Oh,
saw
so this
I
is
trained.
as you were training, like
Yeah,
this
for
happened?
fights
That's
as a
bad.
kid.
That's
and
just
like,
bad for everybody.
Yeah.
That was good as a practice. Like, I'll beat you up. Better fucking.
She didn't know.
Right?
Yeah, and this girl just kept picking on me. She's like, you know, they didn't believe that I was that tough, you know, because I don't look like the type of person that would be a fighter, you know.
So she was like pressing your buttons. and
Yeah,
getting
posting
your head.
online. Oh,
Oh, wow.
Melissa's this, Melissa's that. I'm like, all right, you know what? And I really wanted to go to prom. I wanted to go to prom so bad, but there was a rule: if you get into a fight, you can't go to prom. It's
Oh,
my
really?
senior year.
That's tough,
So I'm like,
man.
damn. Like, all right, you know. Then
Violence
she
or prom? I choose violence.
she posted on social media that I'm, you know, just call me a bunch of names, and I was like, you know what? I'm not standing
You're like,
for
I'm just
this
gonna settle
anymore.
this.
I'm gonna look for her because I saw it in a history class. Somebody showed me with their phone. She posted. I went by myself. I went upstairs, first floor, scanning. She's not there.
Oh, so
Second
you were
floor.
looking for her. You were like actively searching. Like,
I'm here, you little.
I went third floor, fourth floor. I go to the dean's office. She's right
Wow.
there behind the door. Open. I go, yo. She's like, what? I start swinging on her.
At the
I'm
dean's
telling you,
office?
in the dean's office, I'd start
Oh.
swinging on her. I start just wailing on her. She's like, ah. I'm like,
that's hysterical.
I got you now.
you know. And then my phone fell out of my pocket. I lost my phone. And then, you know, she came out of the school with ice pack on her nose. She's like, ooh,
Oh, you cracked
know.
her nose?
I think so.
Wow.
I think so.
That's scary.
That's
And
the
then-
point.
Yeah, man.
Because
bro.
these,
She's never gonna forget that, bro, in her life.
I didn't like look for fights, you know. They were picking on me.
Yeah.
And you know, I think it's a great story for like kids
a-
growing up and getting bullied, especially
Yeah.
like girls like me, you know.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's pretty inspiring because, I mean, eventually when she has her kids, you're going to be like, you know, your mom was a badass and she was this high. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Kudos to
so
you for that.
I wasn't allowed to go to prom, but you know, my dad picked me up from school. He goes, "Good job."
Yeah.
Because
I
this
would've
girl
done the
was
same
picking
thing.
on me for
Of
a
course.
while.
Yeah,
like,
he
you
was
know,
like,
just,
"Fuck the prom."
you know,
Yeah.
how many times are you gonna pick on me before I have to, you know,
Yeah.
snap?
I would have taken her for ice cream right after, bro. That would
But that's what it started her
I
career.
went straight home and they were like, "Good job." You know, I didn't get in trouble or anything.
That's
Mission
awesome.
accomplished. You know,
Good job.
yeah, good job for
Do
me.
you have a?
That's
yeah.
a W right there. That's a win.
It's the first win, bro. She's like, after this one, no more. Just all W's, bro.
Do you have a favorite MMA fighter?
Yeah,
Girl
I have a
or
few.
guy?
Right now, I would go with Adesanya. I like his
hell
whole
yeah.
manner. He came from kickboxing, like me. You know, I'm starting out with kickboxing.
So that's your background,
fights.
kickboxing?
Yeah, kickboxing
Okay.
fights for sure. More of a
Do you
striker.
grapple also? Or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. I grapple, wrestle, jiu-jitsu. I'm working on all those
Awesome.
aspects
Nice.
to make my MMA debut.
Yes.
You know,
That's
right
awesome.
now striking is number one. So striking. You know.
We see a lot of people support you on social media too, so that's good.
Yeah, my fans are great. I love each and every one of them.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Shout out to
I
you
love
guys
you
as well.
all.
on
I
that.
swear.
As
My
a
heart.
As a fighter, I like a lot of McGregor. As a businessman,
McGregor.
too.
Yeah, he's a good
He-
businessman.
His
We got
story,
his name
his
here,
story is very
I like
inspiring.
Masvidal. Maybe not yesterday, but
He
I like
lost, but
Masvidal.
still.
Masvidal's a
Masvidal.
beast, man. He came
Love
from
Masvidal.
nothing. You know, he's from the streets.
I was sure he's
Yeah.
gonna
Tough.
win, but you see, that's crazy.
Your friends and family support what you're doing.
Now they do. Yes.
Oh, they didn't initially. How did that go? Like from
My
going-
parents were pretty questionable about it. You know, they were like, "You sure you want to do this as a career? What if you?"
How
just
did you like
wanna-"
bring it up to them? Did you just like cold turkey was like, Mom, like I just want to kick ass for a living.
Like, Mom and Dad, I have a fight coming up. Like, okay, like, why do you want to fight? Why? Why don't you finish school? Both of my sisters are college graduates, and one of them has a family. She's a teacher with a master's degree. It's got all the credentials, and I'm the one that's stepping up and saying, I want to become a professional MMA fighter,
I think it's awesome.
And, parents are never going to want you to take the hard route. They're going to want you to take the safe route.
Correct.
Yeah.
And, I'd rather take the dangerous and hard route because I have one life and one journey. And,
To do whatever you want to do.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's how
one
you should live
journey.
your life because it's you're here today. You might not be here tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do what you love.
I'm not going to live on that conveyor belt.
I call it the hamster wheel.
The hamster wheel.
The 9 to
Yep.
5.
The
every day is the same
merry-go-round. Yeah, I'm going to, grab life and,
Just
have
grab
the
it by the
world in my
horns.
hands and just
Do what you can.
take it full on adventure.
I like the intensity.
Greatness.
She's thought about this before. She's like, yeah.
This is what goes through my mind every day.
She's like, I'm just gonna. And that's
why?
awesome.
I
you don't
just-
have to settle. That's your life. Live it
Yeah,
the way that you want.
yeah. I believe in
That's awesome.
myself, and I believe in if you truly want something and you're dedicated, you can go and get it, and it's already yours. Just go and get it.
Yep.
Again, speak it into existence.
All you have is every day to wake up, go at it, and make it happen.
Yes.
And that's what I'm doing.
Kudos to you for that one.
Yep.
Right?
And also, I know you go out too, but are guys scared to hit on you when you go out because you're a fighter?
I get the comments like, "Damn, you want to beat me up?" Or "Hey, yo, you different. You a whole fighter out here. Wow." I'm like,
So which ones are funnier? The ones that know that you're a fighter, or the ones that don't know that you're a fighter? And then
so
you're like, hey, by the way,
I
can
can't
kick
wait
your
for
ass.
the day. I'm gonna appreciate it now, when I have a conversation with a stranger like, "You fight? What? You're not worried about your face? What?
Right.
Like what? I can't wait for the day where I don't have to introduce myself and
That
say
they
that
just
I'm a
know you.
fighter.
So
they
they
just
just
know.
know. Don't talk
But
to
I'm
her.
appreciating it now because this is gonna be a small period of time where I get to see that shocking look on their face. It's
You're like
fun.
writing incognito a little bit. In a
Yeah,
way,
they'd
right?
be like, "What do you do?" "I'm a MMA fighter." "Huh?"
I'm not gonna lie, that would throw me off too. I'd be like, yeah, okay.
What?
I'd be like, show me a picture or something. Did
Yeah.
they tell you that? Did they ask you?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
let me see a video
Yeah,
or
are
something.
you serious? Let me follow you on Instagram. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yeah.
That's crazy.
The imagine.
I mean, that's amazing.
I
bro.
like
That's-
enjoying. I do like enjoying
awesome.
for the shock on their faces. It's fun.
I would be
you know?
shocked.
And you go out with your girlfriend, somebody says something to you. Hey, baby, come here. Show me.
Yo, you don't need a bodyguard, bro. Like,
Right.
We have Melissa.
Yeah, my girlfriend's
Don't
gonna
worry
break your face.
Music as you pumped. Talk to me about like
Music.
your music.
I like
and
rock.
things that you like. At the
I
gym.
like rock.
Just straight up rock when you're at the
EDM.
gym. You just
I like mellow. When I'm like, in the gym, I like dubstep rock. Like I'm gonna eat you apart and then it's over
Yep.
for you.
Damn.
That's what I like. I like that stuff.
okay.
And rap, I like Jay-Z a lot because his music talks about the come
love
up
Jay-Z.
and like
Yes.
coming up and goals and aspirations. And
Yeah.
Kanye is one
Kanye's
of
a
my
beast, too.
favorites.
Even the new ones are
Awesome.
good now. Lil Baby have some bomb-ass music for
Some
the gym
bangers,
for
bro.
sure.
That's awesome. So you're pretty like well versed with like your music.
I like
You
everything.
listen to everything.
I like everything.
Do you ever listen to like classical music? I know a lot of fighters they kind of just gravitate towards the classical to kind of just get
Classical.
their mind calm before a fight. Or
Yeah,
not
maybe
even
like
classical, but, like
frequencies.
jazz, maybe.
Maybe
you know?
frequencies, like meditation music or whatever. When I'm in the ice bath or like, but more so, it's like I wanna like eat you apart music.
Man, you're scared.
When I'm
Yeah.
locked in, I'm locked in.
You want to
It's
switch, bro?
serious.
Like, I might be next, bro. She's training right now. I don't know, man. What's in this?
Also, you have a merch.
Yeah,
I
I
like
have
your merch.
merchandise. It is from Face Meets Fist.
For you guys, we're gonna have the link in the description so you can
Link
check out,
in the
get some merch,
description.
support, and in 3 weeks you pop out with the
Yes.
merch there. Let's go.
So I got shoes with my name on them, and I got shirts and jackets and sweatpants.
The hoodie.
I saw you had like the whole
Hoodie.
track jacket and
Yeah.
everything, like the whole
So
track
the
suit.
design for it is a lightning bolt. Got that's my
Yes.
thing over here. Static electricity, and within the lightning bolt is New York City because I'm from New York
New
City.
York.
I'm New York City girl. I call myself the New York City girl.
Yeah.
And there's a lightning striking on the Empire State Building, and it's very.
Is that where it stems from? Like you just kind of saw that and you're like, okay, that's I can vibe with that. Like that's me right there.
Yeah, definitely. That's
Yeah.
all me. The whole thing, that's me. You know, and then you of course got the Montenegrin flag
Yes.
and
Yep.
my name, and it's definitely me, New York City girl.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You had not pursued MMA. What would you have pursued? What would you be doing now if you didn't do MMA?
I don't know. I think everything's aligned in the stars, and I feel like this was destined for me from the beginning.
You could be a model too.
Yeah, you could.
I
definitely
do.
have
I
been
do
model.
modeling on the side,
sure.
but MMA is just truly something that makes me happy, and I can't be away from it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even when taking days off to recover, I'm thinking about it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
It's
That's
just
good.
I don't see myself doing anything else.
That's
Maybe
good.
becoming a
There
WWE superstar, but
That's-
that's
I
a
can see
whole
that in your
other world.
future,
I can
for
see it in my
sure.
future for sure too.
I see you're very spiritual too, so that's coming. Give it
Very,
some time.
very, very. You know, I'm on the
Give it some
path, on the
time.
journey, and walking, doing what I'm called to do. And I feel like this is my destiny.
That's your call. You're
This
answering
is my
back.
calling. It's exciting. It's been a
Yep.
great journey for sure.
Also, I want to ask you, what's your goals for the future?
Goals for the future.
Your projects, your future projects, like
Yep.
Take an amateur MMA fight, go professional, get into Bellator, get into the UFC.
There we go.
UFC. Oh, UFC.
Demolish
Ooh.
everybody.
There we go.
Do you want to stay in this like weight class, or like you see yourself changing, or
Maybe 115. I could go down.
Okay.
Maybe 125. It depends.
what's your weight class now? If you don't mind me asking.
This bout is at
Yeah.
120.
120,
Just
okay.
draw weight.
So,
so-
115 would be very nice.
115 would
Yeah,
be
'cause
great for me.
Those 5 pounds. Make
I
a
walk
difference for
around
sure.
like 130, 131.
Mm-hmm.
Depends, Ate my eat clean, bro.
Eat clean, bro.
Clean, bro.
it.
You're with Team Clean, bro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They're sponsoring me now. So
We have?
yeah, they
That's
sponsor
awesome.
me. They send me those meals.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have
That's
Jamie coming one episode. Eat Clean,
Oh,
bro.
yeah?
Donor,
Oh,
yep. He's
awesome.
coming end of March.
Yeah, their food is great.
I'm like, yo,
Like,
send me some more free meals, bro.
They definitely improve my performance and my training and the right, stuff to eat.
Yes.
While I'm
that's-
training.
that's
What's
probably
your
important.
most important moment of your career?
I mean, listen, when it comes to most important things, I think that nothing's bigger than me.
Yep.
And I, take everything on day by day for sure. And when it comes to the most important part of my career, I think now, this time is very important.
Living the moment.
This time
Yes,
is
the
crucial
present.
because people are just starting to see me, coming up as a fighter, and people are like starting to see my name more often.
Yep.
And big on TikTok, and Instagram is blowing up every day. New
Getting
fans,
support from
Congrats.
new
everywhere.
followers. So I think this is, one of the biggest
you
moments
feel like
right
you're
now.
kind
This is
of-
important, and I can't wait for the even bigger moments
Yep.
to happen. I think this upcoming fight is gonna be, the game changer. It's gonna show who I truly am as a person,
Yes.
and it's gonna show all my heart. You want to be a badass? Show your heart.
Prove it, right?
Prove it. I can't wait to show everybody my heart.
Like, do you feel like you're like underestimated a little bit? Like they don't take you as serious right now?
So, underestimated, maybe. Yeah. Definitely, being a pretty girl out here is, they're going to underestimate you. But
They're like,
I
she's
think that,
soft. Like, eh?
yeah, I think looks don't have to do
Yep.
with anything.
Not at all. I
I think
agree.
that, our bodies are limitless, and we can recreate ourselves and make ourselves into whoever we want to be.
Yep.
I'm not just this, girl with the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick on. I am
There's depth
I am
to that. There's
Melissa
layers.
Static
She's like an
Balak,
onion, bro. Peel those
and
layers
I
back.
work hard, and I get better at fighting every single day.
Yes, as you should.
Like anything is possible, and doesn't matter who you look like, where you're from, where you come from,
Yeah, we come
what's
from
going on
tough.
in your life, your adversity. You can
Yep.
go chase your dream and
course.
You can recreate yourself tomorrow.
You could
if you
reinvent
want
yourself
to.
anytime you
You
want.
are limitless, man. You
like
are
that.
limitless, and I'm gonna prove that. This fight, I'm gonna show everybody who Melissa Statick Balak is.
Don't
That's
forget
good.
that.
Don't forget.
It's coming up,
Yep.
baby.
It's coming up.
Also, for the people watching, don't forget our sponsors are Smokeland in Old Bridge, New Jersey. Go check them for the best prices around CBD, vapes,
Right here.
hookahs,
Check it out, guys.
flavors. They have everything on the
Plenty of-
table.
Don't delete that. Plenty.
So yeah,
of
make sure to
items.
check them. They in Old Bridge, Smokeland, Route 9, and say hi to Shia from me, and you get 5% off, of course.
Mention BlackBull to get 5%, baby.
Yep, there we go.
BlackBull.
BlackBull Entertainment, baby.
And we're
Yeah.
starting with the vlogs. It's coming the vlog
Yeah,
soon,
March.
so you guys gonna be crazy when you see
Let's
that.
go.
Stay tuned for that because it's gonna be.
Yep, and we're gonna have some fans coming on the podcast too.
Yes.
They're interested, they want to join to see how the podcast goes. So we're gonna invite them probably in 2-3 episodes and we'll see how that goes. And thank you, Melissa, for
Thank you,
coming.
Melissa.
It's a pleasure.
Good luck on the
anytime.
fight.
Thank
Vibes and
you.
everything.
Thank you.
And you got this, man.
I got this.
We'll see you in the big leagues.
I'll see you there. See you at the top.